A while ago, T.I. made some really disturbing comments about his daughter that seriously damaged their relationship. Since then, she's spoken about the situation and how traumatized it left her. And you guys won't believe where she and T.I. stand now. Over the last few years, we've barely seen T.I. in the public eye, but a while ago, he did a podcast interview in which he revealed the most shocking thing. In an episode of the Ladies Like Us podcast in 2019, T.I. was chatting with fellow actor Nizania Mandy and makeup artist Nadia Maham, and he revealed to the host and the world that his daughter Deja's purity was still intact, if you know what I mean. As if this wasn't a weird enough thing for him to say, it only got worse from there, because he then said that he was the one who took her to the OBGYN for regular checkups. Apparently, he'd always been worried, so he had to talk with her. And after she turned 16, they formed a tradition of going to the doctor every birthday.
We have yearly trips to the gynecologist.
This piece of information was mind-boggling to say the least. Even the hosts were stunned into silence. But it didn't stop there. His other reveals left everyone in shock as to why a father would do this to his daughter. He elaborated that their trips usually happen after the day of her birthday, and that he would put a sticky note on her door reminding her of their visit to the OBGYN the next morning. Then, when they got to the hospital, Deja would be asked to sign a form to share confidential medical information about the state of her body with him. It all seemed kind of extreme. However, T.I. apparently didn't see any problem with it. If anything, he further revealed that he's been persistent about the checkups, even though medics pointed out that bike riding, athletics, horseback riding, and athletic physical activity can all break this part of the female anatomy, if you know what I mean. He, however, replied to them that Deja doesn't play any sports and he just wants to see the results of her physicals. His words and actions left everyone completely stunned, because if we're being honest, it all just came off like he was policing Deja about her own body, and the backlash he got after the interview was immediate and massive. In fact, a renowned OBGYN, Dr. Jennifer Gunter, openly branded T.I.'s comments as disgusting and horrible. Her post explaining the workings of the hymen and her taking digs at T.I. literally went viral. It got so many likes, with the majority of the comments branding T.I. as weird, and eventually it got so bad that Deja's mother, Miss Nico, actually called out T.I. for being a narcissist for his actions toward Deja. As the backlash got stronger, T.I. did another interview to address his earlier comments, and you won't believe how completely unapologetic he was. T.I. began his apology by referring to the whole thing as a joke, stating that he was mostly joking in the conversation. In his apology that happened during his Red Table Talk interview with Jada Pinkett Smith, he kept highlighting how he was never in the exam room and how it only happened once, and he just exaggerated. But people found it absolutely crazy that he felt no remorse at all for his actions. Still, he called it a joke.
The conversation that I was having in a very joking manner when asked, how do I deal with parenting in this day and age?
And he may have even kind of succeeded in swaying the public's opinion, except that Deja then came forward herself to reveal that T.I. often did this to her. On an episode of his VH1 show about his family, T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle, Deja revealed to her cousins how embarrassed she felt when her dad said he took her to the OBGYN for the checkup. This came right after his interview that got the whole world focusing on her and parts of her private life which were supposed to be kept a secret. Apparently, Deja only found out she was trending on social media during a family vacation. Her instant reaction was hurt, but the extent to which she was hurt touched the hearts of many. She literally broke down in tears and revealed that she was trying not to think about the situation as it wasn't healthy for her. She also admitted that the situation was traumatizing and that it damaged her relationship with her dad. It was all very triggering for her because T.I. often praised her brothers for being with women, while on the other hand, he was different in his treatment of her, and the whole ordeal had changed her into an entirely different person. Unfortunately, the event made her already damaged mental health worse. She admitted to this in her YouTube video. In the video, she opened up about her struggles with depression and anxiety and how she had been struggling with it for so long. In her words, despite her struggle, things hadn't gotten any easier. She also opened up that the root cause of her illness lay in the fact that she had been bullied in the 6th grade. She said that after that, her self-esteem became an issue and she started struggling to understand her feelings. She further went on to share that she had no proper knowledge or support then, and ultimately she turned to engaging in harmful behaviors towards herself. She also said that her depression hasn't gotten easier. The incident with her father led her to be even more down, and it came crashing down on her 10 times harder than it did the last time. Now, because many people people saw the situation with her father develop, her pain felt extremely real to them, and words of encouragement were pouring into her comment section. Interestingly, soon after she posted the video, her father issued a better public apology to her. In a heartfelt post on Instagram, he apologized to his daughter. He posted a picture of himself and his daughters with a very touching caption. In the caption, he begged for the forgiveness of his daughters for his imperfections and the misunderstandings between them. He then professed his love for them and expressed how extremely proud he was of their growth. It was a sweet and touching post, but as he was referring to both his daughters, it led people to wonder if he did this to his other daughter, Zonique Pollins, too. But Deja actually debunked this. In her interview with Entertainment Tonight, she revealed that the whole thing helped her father learn to handle certain situations with care, especially when it came to his daughters. She also revealed that their relationship post-controversy got a lot better. She said that they learned so much more about each other and that T.I. completely changed. T.I. himself said that he and Deja were finally in a good place. And it seems that as the relationship got better, so did Deja's mental health. In a recent post that she shared on her Instagram on March 1st, Deja opened up about her experiences in honor of Self-Injury Awareness Day. The post featured a picture of her with a caption that encouraged anyone going through the same thing. She expressed that she may have had to go through this experience in order to be able to assist those facing a similar situation. She also mentioned that pain is often endured so that one can help others recover from the same kind of suffering. She ended it by requesting people to be genuine and truthful in their communication and life, and to be courageous enough to share their journey. In a separate post, she also acknowledged her parents for helping her better her mental health. She expressed her gratitude to them for their patience and support, even during times when they didn't understand her situation. She mentioned that whenever she faced setbacks, her parents collaborated to find ways to help her. She then sincerely thanked them for all their efforts and contributions to her well-being and emphasized her love for them. So it definitely seems like she and T.I. actually are in a better place right now. But what do you guys think? Can you believe T.I. did this to his daughter? And worse yet, the lasting impact that it had on her. Let me know in the comments below.